But today I wanted to talk to you about sales rank. Sales rank is something that anybody who works with Amazon FBA needs to understand, needs to comprehend, and needs to figure out. It can be sometimes a very complicated a topic. It really surprises me how often the number of people that I coach on that I coach to understand how to sell on Amazon, just how many people don't really understand just how important sales rank is and how to understand it correctly. Because I know everyone knows that it's an important number to look at when you're outsourcing, but really understanding it, it takes a little bit more time and energy. You know, I talked a second ago about coaching. If you're interested in any of my coaching, you can look at fulltimefba.com/coaching for more information about that. But today I want to talk to you about 4 or 5 things, little known facts about sales rank that you might not know. Maybe you know and just need to be reminded of, or maybe it's just something that you've never heard of before so that you can better understand sales rank. So most of you know that when you're outsourcing items for Amazon, you always want to find things that you can buy at a lower price and you can sell for at least double, triple, quadruple, whatever your comfort level is for your income. Most of you understand that you know, you at least need to know that you're going to make money on what you buy. But the second thing most people would look at is sales rank. And sales rank, called by Amazon bestseller rank, is a number that fluctuates, that changes all the time. It's probably updated every hour or so. And the first thing I want you to understand about sales rank is this. Sales rank is a snapshot in time that indicates recent sales. That's all it is. It's a snapshot. It is not a guarantee of future sales. It's not even a guarantee that it's been selling for a good time for a long time. It's just a recent snapshot. It's in time of recent sales. And it changes. It fluctuates. It goes up, it goes down, and it can react really, really crazy. And the better you understand that when you're outsourcing and you see, oh, this item is ranked 94,000 in toys, I'm going to buy all of them. You need to understand this is just a snapshot. There's more that you need to look into than just the sales rank number, and we'll come back to that in just a second. The second thing I want you to remember about sales rank is that one sale can have a dramatic change, have a dramatic impact on sales rank. Just one sale. An item could have never sold before and have a 0 sales rank, or it could have not sold in 3 years, and the sales rank could jump from, let's say books. Sales rank can jump from 10 million in books all the way to 700,000 in books just because of one sale. A toy can jump from 800,000 in toys to 150,000 in toys just with one sale. And so it's so important when you're looking out, when you're sourcing, to understand that just one sale can have a massive impact on the sales rank. The third thing I want you to understand is that sales rank is relative to the other items in that category. You know, the Amazon continues to add more items to its catalog in all different categories. Amazon sometimes removes items from their catalog. And so a sales rank of 100,000 one day might be completely different the next day because Amazon adds more items, and if there's more items, there's more items to kind of give you an idea of what the sales rank could be compared to all the other items. And then other times Amazon removes items, so something that was kind of good one day might not be as good the next. So that's another thing to think about. And I'm going to tie on all this at the end. So if you're like, so what do we do with all this information? I'm going to tie it all in together in the end. The next thing is that about sales rank that you need to understand is that different categories react different ways through sales rank. You know, a category of books is going to react differently to sales than toys do. And office supplies, you know, something in office supplies, a sale in office supplies will react completely different than a sale in toys. And the only way that you can really understand that and know that is through experience. Going through and seeing what happens when a sale happens in office supply versus beauty or whatever. It's a lot different. It's like when I look at, like, in my own personal opinion, when I look at office supplies is something that has so many items in it that trying to stick with just a top 5% item might not be as good as sticking in a top 5% of an item in the toy category. And when I talk about percentages, we'll get back to that in a second too. Oh, there's all these teasers in here. I'm going to talk about all this stuff at the end. And we're almost to the end. And the number 5 thing that I want you to know about this, understanding about sales rank, is that when you are outsourcing, you need to be able to source items that are in a good sales rank, but they need to be consistently in this good sales rank. Like I said before, sales rank is just a snapshot in time. It changes all the time. Amazon adds stuff, removes stuff, everything. There's so many different changes, and then one sale could impact greatly the sales rank of an item. And so you need to be able to look back into time, and the best way to do that is with a tool called CamelCamel. CamelCamel.com is a desktop tool that you can use. It's also there's a lot of plugins on sourcing apps that allow you access into CamelCamel, and you can look into the past, and you can almost go in a time machine and go back to the past and look through and see what the sales ranks were in the past and how the price was affected through those sales ranks. And you can look and kind of guess. Every time the sales rank goes straight up, that's pretty much a sale. And when there's no sales, they go back down a little bit. And when there's another sale, it goes back up. I cannot do my Amazon business without CamelCamel. And it's one of the most essential tools, and it's free. It's free to look at. You can look at it on your phone. You can look at it on your desktop to understand what's happened in the past. Because there could be, like I said before, a book that was ranked 10 million yesterday that could have 1 or 2 sales, and all of a sudden it shoots out to 150,000 or 500,000 in books. And for me, 500,000 in books is something that I'll source. I'll buy those. But if I have an opportunity to buy 20 of them, I'm not going to clear the shelf of all 20 of those items just because, of yesterday's sale. I want to look back in the past and realize, oh, it hadn't sold for like 2 years before then. So you're able to look in the past and distinguish all that. I talk about sales rank percentages a lot. I talk about, hey, this category I'm going to feel comfortable buying in the top 1%, or this category I'm going to feel comfortable buying in the top 5% or whatever. I created a sales rank chart. There's a lot of different sales rank charts around the internet when it comes to Amazon. I've done my best to make mine as complete as possible. You can actually find it by going to fulltimefba.com/sales rank. And you can download your own copy. You just enter your email address, you download a copy of this sales rank, and it gives you as many categories as I could figure out what the top 1%, the top 5%, and the top 10% of each sales category. And you can download that for free. All you need is your email address, so I can email it to you, and when you sign up, it signs you up for my newsletter. So you'll get other emails about me on other Amazon FBA tips and tricks. If you are already a newsletter subscriber, you will get the latest update in about a week. Every 2 months, I send out an email updating everybody with the latest sales rank percentage chart. So this one was done September 1st, and its data is very relevant still, but I know we would like to have all data as best as you can, and so so I know that we need to have the most up-to-date information. So on November 1st, if you're a newsletter subscriber, you'll get the most updated sales rank chart. And I don't know if you can see, it's like, there's, I don't know if this is going to focus or whatever, but there's appliances, automotive and baby, beauty, books, CDs, clothing, shoes, jewelry, electronics, grocery. There's all sorts of stuff on here that you can look and see, and it gives you the top percentage. And there's different ways I like to read this. Like for office supplies, I like to usually stay in the top 1 to 3%. For toys, I like to stay in the top, 5%. And so it changes often, but it's really important when you're outsourcing. And one extra little tip, whenever you get emailed a link to this PDF, you can, I know you can do it on iPhones, I don't know about Androids, but you can save the link to the PDF as a bookmark on your home page or on your screen, so that you can have this instant access to this on your phone. I've saved it as a little icon on my iPhone screen, and so anytime I need to look up something, I can just punch that. It pulls this PDF. I just kind of zoom in to kind of see which category I'm looking at and what I need to do when it comes to sourcing, and it's really helpful. So yeah, save it as an icon on your phone desktop, and it'll be really helpful. So all this information about SalesRank, the most important thing is to understand that number is not set in stone forever. It's something that happens over time, and that you need to look in the past to see what you can really consistently expect for the future. And that helps you with your decisions on how deep you go on an item. It helps you with understanding what you're going to experiment with. I should try 4 or 5 of these, or maybe I should just buy one of those. It helps your sourcing become better. And when you make better sourcing decisions, you're not left with all these items come long-term storage fees that you're having to deal with. You're not left with items that you need to either destroy or whatever. It's crazy. And so I hope this tip really helps you when you move forward with your sourcing. Again, if you're interested in more information, I've got a ton more on the blog. You can search SalesRank stuff on the blog, and you can learn more today. That's all we have for today. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. If you like this video, give us a thumbs up below, or if you have a comment or a question, you can do that below too. I try to respond to all comments and questions as soon as possible, so if you have any questions about what I said, or want to follow up on something, or maybe even want to add something to the discussion, you can do that in the comments section below. If you want to make sure you don't miss out on any Amazon FBA videos, be sure you subscribe, and you can always find more about me going to fulltimefba.com. Subscribe to our blog. We got lots of freebies for you and lots of stuff to help you take your Amazon business to the next level. Well, I will see you later, and I hope you have a great day. Bye.